Python, one of the most powerful language in the world of coding. Today we will learn how to use formulas and functions in Python. Here is Ahmed. Chapter number 6, Calculations in Python. Write a program that can accept base and height for a triangle and calculate its area. Base is equal to input within float method. For height, input method within float method, enter height, and the formula for the area is 1 by 2 base into height. Print area of triangle string and the variable area. Now we will go to Python to execute our code. Open IDLE shell and from file menu select the new file, or you can use Ctrl+N to write the code. Write a program that can accept base and height for a triangle and calculate its area. Base is equal to input method with message enter base within the float method to convert the input into float. Height equal to input method with message enter height within the float method to convert input into float. Next is the formula 1 by 2 base into height. Print method area of triangle as a message and area variable to display the results. It's time to save the file. From the file menu, click save and write the name triangle. Click the save button to save it. It's time to run the program. From the menu, run command, or you can press F5, enter base. Base will be 2.5, enter height 3.5, and it will display the results area of triangle, and the result will be 4.375. Write a program that can accept 3 sides of a triangle and calculate perimeter. Side A, input method with message enter side A within the float method to convert the input into float. Similarly, side B, side C. The formula of the perimeter for a triangle is side A plus side B plus side C. The print method will print the perimeter of triangle, that is the string, and display the result using the formula that will be stored in variable peri. It's time to go to the compiler in order to run the code in Python. First of all, we will open IDLE shell of Python, and from the file menu we will open the file, new file, to write our code. Here is the editor where will we write our code. The code is write a program that can accept 3 sides of a triangle and calculate perimeter. Side A equal to input method with message enter side A within float method. Similarly, side B and side C will be entered. Next is the formula to calculate the area, the perimeter of triangle, that is side A plus side B plus side C. And the next is print method. It will print the string, that is perimeter of triangle as it is, and the formula that will store the result in variable Parry, and Parry will display on the screen the result that are calculated. In this way, we will write our code in Python editor. Now it's time to save the file using the file menu. From the file menu, we will select the command save, or we can press Ctrl plus S from the keyboard, that is the shortcut. We will write the name triangle 1 with extension .py. It will be saved and the name will be displayed on the title bar. It's time to run the program using the run command or press F5. Enter side A. We will give the value 2.5, enter side B, the value 3.6, enter side C, the value 4.1. Perimeter of triangle will be displayed as it is, and the result after calculating the formula, that is 10.2. Next is write a program that can accept temperature in Fahrenheit and convert it into centigrade. Fa variable is used to store the value using the input method with message enter temperature within the float method to convert the input into floating point number. Next, the formula is used, cent is equal to 5 by 9 into Fa minus 32. That is the universal formula to convert Fahrenheit temperature value into centigrade. Next, print method, it will display temperature in centigrade string as it is on the screen, and the result calculated that are stored in cent will be displayed using variable cent. Now we will go to the Python to run our code. First of all, we will open IDLE shell of Python, and from the file menu we will open new file, or we can use the command Ctrl plus N. Here we will write our code, write a program that can accept temperature in Fahrenheit and convert it into centigrade. A variable Fa will be used to store the entered value. Input method with message temperature in Fahrenheit will be converted using float method, that is written. Next is the formula cent is equal to 5 by 9 into Fa minus 32. It will convert the Fahrenheit value into centigrade, and the last statement is print method. Temperature in centigrade will be displayed as it is on the screen because it is a string written within the quotation marks, and variable cent will display the result calculated by the formula. It's time to save the program. From the file menu, we will click save command, or for the shortcut keyboard is Ctrl plus S. We will write the name temperature and click the save button. Temperature.py name will be displayed on the screen on the title bar. It's time to run the command to execute the program. Enter temperature in Fahrenheit, that is minus 40. The temperature in centigrade will be displayed minus 40. Minus 40 is the value where Fahrenheit and centigrade temperatures show equivalent value. You see, we entered minus 40 and the calculated results are also minus 40. Next is write a program that can accept temperature in centigrade and convert it into Fahrenheit. It is the reverse of our last program. Variable cent will be entered using input method with message enter temperature within float method. It will convert the user entered value into floating point number. Next is the formula. Fa is equal to 9 by 5 into cent plus 32. Now you notice one thing, that formula is changed. Now we will enter centigrade value, that will be converted into Fahrenheit. Last is the print method with the message temperature in Fahrenheit. Message will be displayed as it is, and the variable Fa, that will display the result of the formula. It's time to go to Python to run our code. First of all, we will open IDLE shell of Python, and from the file menu we will open a new file. We can use the shortcut keyboard, that is Ctrl+N. Our next program is write a program that can accept temperature in centigrade and convert it into Fahrenheit. The variable cent will be used. Input method with message enter temperature will be displayed on the screen, and this input will be converted into floating point using float method. Next is the formula Fa is equal to 9/5 into cent plus 32. Last one is the print method. Temperature in Fahrenheit as a string will be displayed as it is with variable Fa, that will display the result of the calculation that are returned by the formula that we write to convert centigrade into Fahrenheit. It's time to save the program. From the file menu we will click the save command or shortcut method Ctrl+S to save our file. The file name that we will use, temperature, it will be saved with the extension .py, that is the extension of Python. The file name is temperature1, and you can see on the title bar name temperature1.py will be displayed. It's time to run the program using F5 or run command. Enter temperature. We entered the value 100. Temperature in Fahrenheit equal to 212. That is the converted value of the temperature into Fahrenheit. Self-assessment test. It's time to judge yourself. Question number 1. The expression A greater than B will return the result in A true, B false, C true or false, D none of these. The correct option is option C, true or false. Question number 2. The expression 10 is greater than 12 will return the result in A true, B false, C true or false, D none of the above. The correct option is option B, false, because 10 is not greater than 12. Question number 3. The expression 15 greater than or equal to 15 will return the result in true, option B false, option C true or false, and option D none of the above. The correct option is option A, that is true. 15 is not greater than 15, but 15 is equal to 15 is true. So our result is true, that is option A. Today's assignment. Write a program that can accept length in inches and convert it into centimeters using formula 1 inch equal to 2.54 centimeters. Our next video will be about bitwise operators.